Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Rewrite. Let's continue. Apparently I'm soon going to be outside of the common road, so I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. Also, yeah, the Orthros thing actually is a thing from like mythology. It's actually like two-headed dog, just like they said. I mean, they have mouse there, but yeah, it's like two-headed dog, just like Cerberus basically. I didn't know about this, like this thing ever existed, but yeah. Also, apparently it was not Shizuru's pet. She just been sad that it died, but it feels weird to me. Like, she like instantly recognized what like mutated mouse that was. And they said like she took care of it before, right? Something like that. So I assume that it's her pet, or at least like she knew this this mouse and like maybe fed it or something beforehand. I don't know. Anyway, let's just continue, I guess. Because then November 7th, Sunday, a phone call wakes me up. Hello? Oh, okay, that's unexpected. Oh, Miss INOUE. Miss INOUE, yeah. Yeah, I remember you. It's been a long time. That's why I've been confused. God fucking damn it. So, I should just read as it is. Like, Mr. didn't make sense to it, so I was like, wait, Miss? It should be Miss, so Miss INOUE. I'm a girl. Okay, so he did this on purpose. Okay, I should stop doubting the translation. Sorry, I remember you now. Ooh, Miss INOUE. Sorry, you woke me up, so my head is still... 10 is early. It's Sunday. 10 is extremely early. I don't know. Is it just me who likes to sleep a lot when you don't have to go to work? Let me know in the comments. Like, I have a feeling like 10 is way too early for Sunday. Jesus. Yeah? You didn't bug any of my belongings, did you? Anyway, you're right. I mean, you bugged us before. My phone? I should probably check later. She definitely fucking bugs us. Jesus. She knows everything. She's some kind of magician or a mutant with superpowers. Let's just say you're right about everything and cut to the chase. No. We just went back. I don't even want to remember. Oh, you've been there too. Wait. Where the river ends? We didn't went where the river ends. Right? We just been like next to the river that's been polluted, but we didn't go like to the source. Right? Or I'm mistaken? Can you remind me? I don't think we've been in the source. So that's quite a confusing conversation here. Rainbow Swamp. That's quite apt. Yeah. No, do you? Okay. So either she knows or she's just playing dumb, so we need to tell her. You brought it up yourself? Yeah. You're one mean girl, you know that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not pursuing that lead any further. It's too heavy for a blog, yeah. Is it now? I guess she's like into any topic and she's already like breaking privacy and stuff of other people, so Yeah, she's kinda on the gray slash dark area of reporting. Our boss suspects it was caused by the domestic drainage of people living upstream. Yep, she never knew. Huh. I thought that wouldn't be enough to cause it.
だって川の上流にある人里ってもうほとんど人数がいない乾村だったり農耕の時期にしか人が住まなかったりするんだもん。
Okay.
全部集めても100世帯もないんだよ。
I heard there was a big self-sustaining commune living there though.
サンペスカイってエコ団体が
Sanfest Association.
生活をしてる。けどあそこずっと前に大麻の違法栽培で警察の手入れを食らってるのね。
Interesting.
その後は
We have tribes?
されたけど規模は何十分の1になってしまってとても川を汚染するほどの汚水は出てないはずよ。
I'm impressed you managed to find so much information. It's honestly pretty amazing. Do you know what might have caused it then?
さっき有力情報を入手したの。
Okay.
最近市内が慌ただしくなっていろんな情報が手に入りやすくなってるんだ。
Huh. That's good and bad times for information gathering.
そう、収穫祭の影響なのかな。まさに情報収穫期よ。
I guess there's going to be a lot of people. Some will have fun, they will relax, others will drink. So, I guess so. Yeah, makes sense. So, what polluted that river that bad then?
殺虫剤。
I mean, that's the safest guess. Yeah, like, I agree. Like, what else? Thanks. I got her to spill out. Pesticides, I see. Naruhodo. Yep, you let it sleep. Even though that was pretty obvious answer. Like, what else can, like, not have, like, visible trash in the river? Like, changes color, like, forming, like, foam and stuff. And be, like, from, like, some communal area. Pesticides. Right? I mean, especially if they're, like, you know, using this for farm and stuff. Like, they said that there's, like, some community that's, like, living from, like, basically growing up farms and stuff like this. So yeah, they probably use a lot of pesticides, right? Anyway, that's the safest bet, basically. It could be like, you know, factory or something that's like hidden by government or something, like we theorized before, but maybe that's not it. Have any more details?
IT 泥棒。
I've never been called that before. I'm sorry, but it's your own fault for falling for it. You already incrimination yourself. Might as well spill it out.
もういいわ。
Okay. According to INOUE, it's something like this. Some time ago, a bunch of pesticide barrels were buried upstream of that river. Certain agricultural chemicals are outlawed once it's discovered that they're dangerous. After that, you can't use or sell them. Apparently, a lot of local farmers didn't know what to do with the remaining stock, so the government allegedly ordered them to bury it underground. It ended up in the forest, far away from any inhabited areas. Interesting. That's why, like, both parties are involved. The community that is like farming community, basically, somewhere out there. And also at the same time, government is involved and they don't want anyone to visit this place because they don't want, you know, anyone to find these barrels, basically. Interesting. Yeah. That would make sense why government doesn't want you to go there. They definitely didn't think that through.
本当は掘り起こして処理しないといけないんだけど、
Yeah.
免れてしまったのね。私は農薬成分が土中に漏出したんじゃないか。
That makes sense. Isn't it kind of messed up that it ended up polluting a different place than where it was buried. That means it must have spread through the river, right? Yeah.
街に汚水が流れてくる可能性だってあるよね。大スクープかも。
Yeah. It, like, I assume, like, some of this polluted river already is in the city, but because it's, like, filtered by earth and, you know, soil in the forest, it's relatively clean, and no one, like, found out anything. But if they will do, like, some kind of, maybe, you know, maybe they do, like, one time in the year some kind of, like, water checks, like research or something, and they will find out that something's outside of norm, and they will try to find out what happened, why this is like slightly polluted or something, you know, like outside of the norm. I can see that happen.
埋めた場所は調べがついてんの。これから調べに行こうと思ってるんだ。
Also, I just realized, like, recently this game just, like, actually, there's like a lot of like ecological stuff in there, right? Starting from Lucia, I mean, it's like recently, but Lucia has been like extremely like ecological freak, basically. Like Akane also is like about like saving environment, but we have to slaughter people. Like what the fuck? And like pollution, like okay. Like we're in like some kind of like environmental arc. Basically, we are saving our city from pollution. This is the longest case we have in our club room for now. We have to find the source of the pollution. I'm on my way. Wait, you going there? Whoa, you are going loud.
この話、人には漏らさないでよ。
Well, if you are not getting back, then I know where to find you, at least. Who could I tell? And no one in the RSS wants to have anything to do with this anymore.
やめたら？うちで雇ってあげてもいいけど。
Oh. Ask me again when you're running out, when you're running your own national newspaper.
そろ準備しなきゃ。プロの仕事見せてあげるわ。
I have a feeling like she's going into trouble. She's going to get into trouble. We only had like safe passage there because I can't influence over like some kind of like government, like how powerful Akane's connections are. Jesus, I just cannot comprehend. Who is she? Well, take care, I guess.
あげやり。
I'm serious. Don't skimp on the preparations if you're going into the forest.
ありがとう。でも、私の危機意識は万全だから心配ご無用。
That's a foreshadowing. She's so going to get into trouble. We will... Okay. So... Is this episode where we are going to save her or something? Oh, Wednesday. We just skipped one day. Oh no, 2 days. Wait, it's Wednesday. Wait, this is bad. I wonder if that means that no one saw INOUE for 2 days. Well, shit. Time to get the search party or tell the teachers. Actually, if we tell the teacher, I mean, it's like... What should we do? Tell the teachers or like just find her ourselves? I mean, we've been there before. Akane have like... is influential enough to let us pass there. If we tell teachers... I think the whole city might be in problem. Because we're trespassing government property, right? Huh. Anyway, a girl I don't know approaches me during lunch break.
天王寺くんって君だよね。
That I am.
新聞部のものなんだけど。
A friend of INOUE's, I assume? That girl face grows
井
pale.
上欠席してるの。
Yeah. For 2 days, I assume. Absent. I recall she told me she was going to the forest a few days ago. I wonder how that ended. I haven't heard from her since. Is that so? Did she catch cold or something? I answer half-heartedly, wondering why she's going out on her way to report that to me.
天王寺くん、井上と仲良かったんだよね。
Hold it. Friends? Where would you hear that?
井上がそう言ってて、天王寺ってのに懐かれた。
That's not how it works.
顔は60点くらいの男子。
6 out of 10.
井上が将来発行する予定の真実を分配する誇り高きペーパーメディア、ディ
Okay.
ストリビューターの同志としてはまずまずだって。
That's a barely a passing grade. Do I really have that average of face? Ha, one day I will extract my mental revenge for all of her transgressions against me. So, what's up with the journal anyway? I don't want anything to do with a weird paper like that. Anyway, I agree that she's an acquaintance of mine, but that part of being attached to her is probably some misunderstanding, okay? As such, I'd appreciate if you didn't publish that information. I'd hate to disappoint my fans. The girl looks like she's about to cry. I'm sorry, it was pretty cringy, wasn't it? I agree, it was terrible. But you know, I set out expecting you to make a feisty comeback for a combo joke, if you know what I mean. The girl ignores my
帰
words.
ってきてないんだって。
Yep. That's what I expected. Time to gather a search party.
日曜日に出かけていって戻ってきてないんだって。
Yep. Tears well up in her eyes as her voice grows raspy. The other students walking the corridor turn to look at us. She hasn't come back? Like, back home?
家に戻ってない。それで親御さんから
Yeah, we know exactly where she is.
学校にも天王寺くん知らない？
Like, this is terrible. Either she's lost in the forest or, like, she fall down to the river and she's dead. I mean, you can survive in the forest for 2 days. Actually, for more. That depends, like, how are her, like, actually survival skills. But, like, 2 days should be fine, I guess. I mean, there's no animals, apparently. So, if she's not in that polluted area, but somewhere closer, then she should be fine. But the problem is, we have to search the whole forest to find her if she's lost. But we should search, like, in general area of that pollution first. And then we can, like, spread our search further. Just in case. No, it wasn't like we're close enough to hang out or anything. Wait, did you say Sunday?
そう日曜。
I talked with her over the phone. I show her my call log. Have you tried calling her? The girl nods. I try calling her just in case, but it goes straight to voicemail. INOUE is somewhere outside of range of the
どんな
signal.
話した？何時くらい？
About 10 a.m., INOUE said she was going to forest.
本
It looks like that's new information, judging from her surprise. I better give her all the details. I think she was going to investigate this area. I open the map on my phone. I pass it on via infrared connection. Okay. That's not the best idea, to be honest, to give all this information. First of all, we're not supposed to go there. Second of all, we are going to endanger more people, because if this girl and, like, other class members that they have will have genius idea of, like, going search them for themselves, they're going to get into trouble too. All I know is that it was supposed to be an upstream area of this river. I don't know exact spot. If her phone isn't out of battery, her provider can possibly trace it, so I'll try contacting them too. Though I'm not sure if that's still an option, given how much time passed.
急がないと。天王寺くん、ちょっと一緒に来て。みんなに説明して。
Okay, so random class members are going to try and save her. This is a bad idea. This is a terrible idea. Like, if you would be, like, random, like, class member of this, like, missing person, first what you would do is, like, tell teacher, hey, we have new information. INOUE is absent because she went to forest, and apparently she said she's going around this area. So, yeah, call the police, do something, organize a search party of adults. Let's just not gather random people in school to just, like, go wander into the forest. That's dumb. I end up having to repeat the same story to Inoue's parents, the school, and even the police. Okay! We actually have full party, okay. My bad, I should just read. It's evening by the time they release me. The police decided to form a search party to look for her. My bad, sorry for my babbling. You know, I sometimes talk a lot before I even read the next line. It sometimes happens. It's not that often, right? I hope they find her safe and sound. We've had our differences, but I'm generally starting to get a little bit worried. Just a little. Okay. Wednesday to Friday. Okay, 2 days later. She's still not out. That's bad. The search party didn't find her for the whole day. This is bad. Akana has ordered us to assemble in the club room on the lunch break. I request to immediately stop all activities. Wait, what? Huh?
おかけにそうよ。
Okay. Kotori and I exchange glances.
どうして学校側の意思よ。
If you think about this, that makes sense. In the light of the recent events, like a person is missing in the forest, right? And our club room is basically known for wandering around and finding like some weird things. So they're kind of afraid that one missing person is enough, so they're suspending our club basically so we are not getting into danger. I think that's like perfectly sane decision from the teacher, from the school and teachers in this situation. I thought we had absolute authority as far as these things were concerned, press. Yeah, I didn't thought about that.
だから要請という形になっているのよ。
Oh, that's why it's just a request. Okay, so they're not like, okay, I see. So it's still your decision if you are going to close it or not. Like, cease activities.
本来ならば廃部になっていてもおかしくはなかった。だからって今回のトラブルはとてもシリアスだわ。
Okay. Would be related to Inoue gone
も
missing.
しかしなくてもそうだわ。
Yeah.
井上さんって小太郎くんの友達の？
Yeah. The search for Inoue is still going. I hear they're looking all over the mountains for her. Her family refuses to give the media permission to report it. But it hasn't stopped the rumors from spreading around the school. If I had to guess, I said it would be heartless to keep the club going or whatever.
そういう意味もあるわね。
Okay.
ずれてる。そういう問題じゃないと思う。大人の世界では軸がぶれていても理屈は通るものよ。
I don't care about the adults, but Inoue is someone I know, so I don't feel like playing around either. I didn't even realize it's Friday already. It's been 5 days since Inoue's disappearance. Could a lone girl survive for 5 days in the dark forest? It depends. It depends. To be honest, like... I mean, at least this forest doesn't have, like, animals outside of, like... We see, like, one animal, basically, there. Like, this, like, mouse with 2 heads. I can't help glancing at the number on my phone's contact list. Actually, I keep calling it mouse, but... I remember they called it mice. It was like some kind of like mutated mouse. And she called it Orthoros because it basically looked like Orthoros. It was not actually a dog with 2 heads, right? It was just a small mouse. You know what? It doesn't give me a rest. Like, I need to check if they called it mouse or not. I'm pretty sure they did, but I'm like... Okay, 1 second. Okay, yep. They said like she's holding in her arms a something that resembled a starved mouse. Okay, so I was right. It just looked like Orthoros because two heads. I can't help glancing at the INOUE's number in my phone contact list. My heart slowly turns blue, the color of melancholy. Oh, that's kind of severe. Why that? There's no harm in like meeting together in this room. I mean, what? Like, why this room is a problem? Huh? I mean, they're suspending all club activities in school or something? The school probably figured this was a good opportunity to get rid of us. I guess I was the one who supplied the police with the information. Okay. You're saying it was all my fault? Huh. You've got to be kidding me. Who's the one being heartless here? I did talk with INOUE on the phone before her disappearance, but how does that... Was I supposed to stop her or something? Is it my responsibility because I didn't stop her? Jesus, that is serious. No, that wouldn't have worked. She's not that kind of person. Yeah, we could tell her that, yep, don't go, but she would go anyway. I mean, she's the one more experienced with all this investigation stuff. How is a newbie supposed to stop someone who knows what they are doing? The idea is ridiculous. If they have a problem with us, then maybe the bigger problem is the existence of the actual newspaper club. I get that, but I can understand that. But I can't play this down as joke, like I do for most things. What pisses me off the most is that instead of focusing their full attention on searching her, these idiots are looking for scapegoats to force the blame on instead. What?
どうした？揃って陰気な顔して。
Oh, they're just like making excuses so Kotaro is not going to be like taken into responsibility. Okay, Shizuru says like, yeah, I'm the one that went to the forest without everyone knowing. Lucia, yeah, Shizuru just took me, and Chihaya just went to have fun. So they're all making excuses to go to the forest now. We've got some big problems here. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I think okay, maybe I didn't understood what they mean here. What was this conversation about here? I'm the one who came. I'm the one who was brought. I'm confused. I felt like they're going to forest now, but they don't. Everyone's been talking about INOUE for the first few days, yeah.
委員会でも議題になっていたくらいだからな。
やっぱりみんな聞いてたんだね。クラスもその話で持ちきりだ。
うちの学校としてはとても大きな事件だから。
Yeah, I mean it's like a missing person. It's not a pretty big incident in general. It's like big incident in general, not like pretty big. And for your school, like missing person is a big thing always.
中途半端に隠すより学校側から正式に発表してもらった方がみんなの気分も落ち着くという意見も多い。とはいえ、そうそう大人に英断は求められないな。
井上さん、いいやつだった。心配でならない。
You knew her? Of course I did. Shizuru gave me a baffled look. I sure didn't expect that. Didn't they met, like... on the corridor when we first time met with INOUE? I don't remember that part. Huh.
話しかけてきた。お菓子をくれた。
Okay, huh. And then you told her all of your secrets, huh? Is that so, Miss Chizuru?
ペラペラ話した。
Great.
小太郎のこといっぱい話した。とても喜んでくれた。
I always tell this, Chizuru is so in love with us. I'm telling you, like, this is the most obvious, like, character in this whole game that is, like, obviously in love in Kotaro. Like, no one else is giving this vibe so obviously.
そんな井上さんが。
I found the source of the information leak. Are you the one who plays this, like, mechanism phone? I probably found it after the last phone. Oh. Never mind, you betray. That's a betrayal?
テレアだからこっそりつけてやれと言われた。
That's a betrayal. Right there. Unless she wanted to spy on us because she wants to know everything about us. I mean, Chizuru. I heated it in the microwave as soon as I found it.
レンジ
Is that trendiest approach to deal with things like that these days? Okay.
ナウなヤングにバカウケ。
Unfortunately, not even Chizuru is able to live up in the dark atmosphere hanging over this club room. I want to know how the search is going.
芳しくないわ。
How the search is going. Apparently, they've yet to figure out the road INOUE took. I told them she was looking for the buried pesticide, but not even the city seems to possess intel on its exact location anymore. Everyone involved is already dead, and the records have been lost. Well, that sucks. The real world is sloppier than you'd expect. But then where did INOUE learn about it? Her ability to gather information ended up backfiring on her in this case. Yeah, I didn't thought about this, but true. Kotaro is right. How did she get that information even? That's some serious investigation skills. Or charisma.
行き詰まっていて、ご両親との話し合いの結果、明日の夕方で捜索を一度中断するそうよ。
Oh. Oh, her parents just gave up after the week?
こんなに早く？
金銭の問題が出たそうよ。
Okay.
金銭？
警察と消防、民間の有志とが共同で捜索に当たっていて、これ自体
どうして？
血税。
なのにお金の問題が？
大勢の人間が家族のために行動してくれて、諸費用を受けないわけにはいかないでしょ。
そうですね。
Okay.
燃料代と炊き出し代だけでもバカにならないはずよ。数十人分、それが5日。
INOUE parents are running out of money. Their daughter has disappeared and they have to worry about financial troubles on top of that. I wouldn't want to be in their place right now.
でもそれじゃ
That sucks.
井上さんは？
事実上の死亡認定ということかな。
Yep. INOUE is among the rudest people I know. She made me into the publicity-known rival of hers without even telling me. But she definitely doesn't deserve to get lost and die in the forest.
それで会長さん、今後どうするんですか？
要請に従うつもりよ。オカルト研究会は解散ということになるわね。
That sucks. I did not expect it, like, for a club room that we spent, like, most of the game so far, just suddenly getting disbanded like this. This is actually very surprising. You are seriously letting them do that to us?
すでに話した通りよ。妥当な判断だと思うけれど。
But that's... I don't want to partying like an idiot at a time like this either, but... I can't stand this whole blame shifting nonsense. I would be satisfied with that kind of decision. There's no way any of the ORS members would agree with it. Or so I thought.
仕方
でしょうか。
Okay, Chihaya, I don't need your... like... You always says like whatever.
気にする必要はないと思うが、まあトップの判断には従おう。
Yeah, Lucia is always abiding the rules and everything. You expect that? No one.
ちょっと残念だ。
God damn it, Shizuru, even you. I guess she's very light-hearted.
町の緑
She's just like going with the flow.
自粛なのかな。
And she have this to be worried about because she's officially in the other committee, yeah. God damn it. True. Everyone have like their own circumstances here. No one is even trying to fight it.
お祭り騒ぎもおしまいのようね。
Not even a single voice.
物質使えないんなら私物持ち帰らないと。そうですね。量が少し多いですけど。
散々引っ張り回されたが、ようやく慌ただしい日々も終わる。
There's an old sensation. Everything we built together is crumbling before our eyes. But nobody's trying to resist. They just accepted it without a second thought. I can't comprehend it. I thought everyone treasured this place we created. Everyone? But maybe I'm the only one who thinks that. It shouldn't take long for all of you to accept that.
どうしようもないことだからな。
Lucia shrugs.
茜さんの命令ですからね。
I don't give a fuck about Akana orders. They're all acting like usual. That's true, but...
自粛ムードだもんね。
Kotori sighs. Just like usual. Okay, I understand about us having to cease activities and all. But to me, it looks like we've been chosen as convenient sacrifices here. Don't you feel that way?
ストレイシープ。
スケープゴートだな。おかけんを生贄にして学校側としては本件に関する適切な処分を下したと保護者に説明できる。
Yeah, fuck them. That's bullshit.
学校側の意志は固いわよ。
But this is important.
大事な？
We made a place here for ourselves, didn't we? It's still a bit scattered, but things were starting to come together now. We're going to lose it all. Back to zero.
おかけんは途中で一度解散しているのよ。
Yeah, and then you were like the only member of this club.
守るべき伝統や伝えるべき精神もないから。
I'm not talking about the ORS as the organization in general. What I mean is, I can't find the right words to express myself. I don't have the talent for it. All words that came to my mind, too embarrassing to say out loud. But it seems like I have no other choice at this point. We are comrades. Amigos, bonds, friendship. I started listing all the embarrassing words that came to mind. No one laughs at me, but everyone makes terrible faces. I'm shocked. It's like I'm a spoiled child throwing a tantrum over something unrealistic.
つまり天王寺小太郎はこう言いたい。おかけんというのは単なる B 級サークルなどではない。ひとときを共にする若者らの特権的な空間であり、堅守せねばならぬ場所であり、集うメンバーたちの尊い絆そのものであると。
Okay, she went like full on in this, sure. You're making it sound cheesy on purpose, aren't you? But yeah, that's the gist of it. You agree with me, don't you?
もちろんそうだ。そうですね。私たち友達だと思いますけど。
Shizuru nods too. But if we can't gather in the club room anymore, we will all be separated again. We won't be able to party together or go to investigations. So I want to be with them until the end. Or at least until I graduate high school. I don't care about scoops or leads. I wouldn't mind if all ended as I complete that either. All I want is to make friends and have fun. Those are my honest feelings.
自由を勝ち取るために学校と闘争しようとでも。
I mean, we can go and search for INOUE if you think about this. That would, first of all, give us a chance to... I mean, we are all protagonists, okay? We have more chance. But yeah, we're going to give school, like, some thinking on the decision making, basically. Like, they declared us evil and then we went to search, so we are going to shift the blame onto the school, basically, if you think about this. And if we are gone missing, then, well, shit to be them. And shit to be us, I guess. But... yeah. No way. All I want is a promise to bind us while we think of a good way to counteract the situation. It looks like we're all angry on a basic level at least. I'm worried about INOUE just like anyone else, and I don't mind suspending our activities, but I don't want that to be. But I want that to be our decision. We are not accepting it to serve some political nonsense. If we disband now, it will look like we're admitting guilt, and that frustrates me. I gauge the reactions. It seems like they're all hesitating. Come on. I'm with Kotaro on this one. Like, if we just disband now, and also Akane said it's a request, so she's still in the power to actually not do this. So school will be like very angry at us and stuff, but they cannot disband us by force, at least not at the moment. But yeah, if we disband, it's just like saying, yeah, we're guilty, it's our fault that INOUE went missing, and then we're fucked for the rest of our school days, basically. There's no unconditional approve here. Why? Is it something I said? Anxiety begins creeping through my veins. It feels like there's a gap between me and everyone else. I wonder, when? When was it that our perception of this club split apart? The difference in awareness at the deepest level, these ill-matching cogs. I thought we were all on the same page yesterday. I thought I managed to create a good club. Isn't that why everyone gathered here? We're definitely been functioning as one system. I ended up throwing all those thoughts at them without choosing my words, like a raving madman. I'm sorry.
また熱く語ったものだな。結構ホットだ、小太郎。
Thanks, Shizuru. Yeah, in your eyes, I'm 10 out of 10, I know. Or 11. I'm embarrassed?
ですね。もちろんみんなの気持ちは一緒だと思うんです。でもさ、
You said something normal for like exchange.
私の力でもどうにもならない状況になりつつあるのも事実ね。
I call bullshit on this. You just said before it's a request. When we said like because you have more power about authorities and stuff, so you answered that's why it's only a request, not an order. So you can actually postpone this. I'm not buying what you just said here. No way. I bang a fist against my head, as though trying to beat a good idea out of it. We can still meet in school whenever we disband or not, that's definitely true. And it should be impossible to hang out together either. But the bond between people tends to untangle if you don't have a shared place. Everyone has their own lives, everyone has walked their own paths. It's impossible for everyone to remain together. I'm being a child. I know that. But just for a few years. Can't I be allowed this one thing for the few short years until I graduate? Let's go look for her. Yep, that's what I said. Like, this is the only like solution that can help you basically in this situation. Like, either you succeed or not. If you succeed, then you will be claimed as heroes. Basically, it will not be your fault anymore. Or you'll be blamed as someone who made her disappear and felt guilty about this, and you brought her back. That can go this way too, and that won't be much better. But yeah. But on the other hand, if we find INOUE, then she can tell her story and protect us. Basically with her own testimony. Yeah, like finding INOUE is like fixing everything. INOUE, we can search for her. That is true. Yep, I expect to like try to hide from the search party that is going to be around the forest. But just until tomorrow, right? Besides, given the size of the forest, we would probably only run into them when they're heading back, so there would be nothing to worry about if you went deeper.
大人たちが見つけられなかったものを私たちが見つけられる?
Yeah, like, we found that polluted river, right? And seems like the search party did not, so we can try to get to this place again. We roughly know, you know, the roads to go there. I don't know, but there's a possibility. I want to bet on it. What would happen if we discovered INOUE ourselves?
ということにはないでしょうね。というか、そうするしかないんじゃなくて。
What about the ORS then? Would that mean we could continue as we are? Kind of size? What do you think, everyone? They're giving up the search tomorrow evening, so it probably means we would only be coming home at night, even in the best case. I face everyone.
私は小太郎を手伝う。
Nice.
夜に森に入って二重遭難になったらどうする?
I'll make a plan so that doesn't happen. I feel like I can do it. Make sure to bring stuff to spend the night camping outside.
小太郎くん、ここは女の子ばっかりなんだよ。
Okay. If worse comes to worse, I will do the actual searching on my own. Not exactly sure why she makes this line here. Camping outside? You mean like what? You will be cold? Like you are fragile, something? You can handle a little bit of camping, come on. It's not like we're going to be in the forest for 7 days, like INOUE. I mean, for 5, but you get the point. Just like one camping at night. But will you cooperate with me on other fronts?
止めても無駄なのでしょうね。
Yeah, I'm going there anyway.
小太郎が行くというなら、私も行く。
私も構わない。親もうるさくないしな。
Interesting. My parents won't complain anyway. Why? This is interesting. Do they have just like unbending trust in Lucia that she's not doing anything suspicious? And they're just like, yeah, you want to go out for the night? Yeah, sure, just go. Something like that?
私も大丈夫だと思います。
I should be able to go. Why would you not be able to go?
私も手伝えるけど。
Okay. Thanks. Now, what has decided? There's a whole load of stuff to take care of. Equipment, plans, information. I have to distribute those tasks among the members. Success means the preservation of the ORS itself. I can finally see some hope. I will be able to rest easy again if we can find INOUE.
天王寺、一つだけ理解しておかねばならないことが。
Okay. Yeah, there's one possibility that Kotaro didn't thought about that, and I assume that Akane is going to say it. We may find her dead. What then? Kotaro, you need to be like ready to find INOUE dead somewhere. Yes? I'm ready myself for anything.
井上という女性との
Yep,
遺体を見つける
expected that.
可能性。分かって。
Yep. I will prepare myself for that. I thought I already had, but the thought still slams my heart like the speeding truck. I'm still underestimating the gravity of the situation at fundamental level. I can't let myself forget the cruelty of the world. Hope exists in tandem with brutal reality. It's one or the other. Following a faint hope inevitably inevitably leads you to one of the outcomes. Will it be hope or cruel reality that we face at the end of our path? It should all become clear now, tomorrow, sorry. Okay. Saturday and Shadow Person. Interesting. That's a different soundtrack. Okay. So we'll see the rest. We're going to the journey to the forest in the next episode. Seems like we are getting into some different... Like, are we out of the common road now? We have some character in Shadows that we haven't seen before. Okay. Well, I guess we'll learn who she is later on. And yeah, I don't know what to say. INOUE is missing. Maybe dead, maybe not. Hard to tell. We'll see, we'll learn. But yeah, I'm afraid we might actually find her dying. I wonder if like Rewrite is the game where actually someone will die or not. No. Anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for being with me. I'm not going to do any long outro this time, so yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord and become a member if you'd like to support me and see this episode earlier. Thank you once again, I'm from PocketWatch, let's hang out.